Hello students, how are you guys? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to discuss the important points that you need to keep in your mind while answering your MCQ based papers. Which is what? Which is your paper 3 and paper 4 of CA Foundation, your maths and economics paper. Now in these papers, what you will receive from your invigilator is a question paper booklet and an OMR sheet. Right? This is an objective type of paper where you'll not be writing subjective answers. You will be receiving a sheet called an OMR sheet. Now, what is this OMR sheet? To show you a sample, I've taken an OMR sheet from the ICI's website. So, the sheet that you're seeing on the screen right now, this is an OMR answer sheet that you would be receiving. Now, if you see the tab answers. Under answers, there are about 100 options. Correct? There's 1, 2, 3 lines se aise 100 hai. And these 100 are what? These 100 are nothing but the number of questions in your question paper. It's a 100 marks paper. So for each question, you'll be having options. There are 4 options. So you'll be marking either A, B, C or D, whichever is right. So that is about your answers. We'll come back to it again when I tell you as to how do you mark these answers. But you see the left hand side first. What are there on the left hand side? There's question paper booklet number. There's question booklet code. There's set code. These are very important things. The question paper that you will receive, that will have a booklet number. It will have a booklet code. It will have a set code. These question paper booklet number will also be written on the blackboard in your hall or on the notice board in your college, in the center that you're going to write your exam. This question paper booklet number will be mentioned there. So you can also cross-check the question paper that you've received. You can cross-check the number with the number which will be written on the board in front of you. The same question paper booklet number you'll have to write in your OMR sheet. Right? Let's say the booklet number was 245121. So you have to write this 245121 and then correspondingly circle 2 in the first place and then 4 in the second place and then 5 in the third place, right? 245121. So don't make mistakes while circling this. You will, make it very shabby. So do it very carefully and write your correct question paper booklet number and also mark these circles, round them off. Now, how do you do this? You write your question paper booklet number at 245121, the thing that I've written in red, that you will write with your point pen, your black ballpoint pen. Correct? The normal pen that you're using for your accounts exam, for your law exam, you will write 245121 with your pen. But circling will never be done with a pen. Your circling will be done only with HB pencil. Your Natraj is a HB pencil. Your Apsara pencil is a HB pencil. So take a HB pencil along with you and that you will use to encircle these circles. Whatever circle is right, you will color that circle with a pencil and never with a pen. You should only use pencil while circling them and HB pencil. Correct? So that's about your question paper booklet number, booklet code and set code. You see another thing which is there. There's roll number also. This is also again very important. Do not write the wrong roll number. What happens if you write the wrong roll number? These OMR sheets are checked by computers. Apna computer devta jo hai, that devta, computer devta will be checking these sheets. So if you write the wrong roll number, that will not get processed. Correct? Under your roll number or under your name, the marks won't get processed properly. So ensure that you're writing the correct roll number. Writing the roll number will be with a pen. In these boxes, you will write your roll number and then that corresponding number you will mark in that circle with a pencil. Correct? So that's about these. Then what about answers? You see the answers? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 100. and there are 4 options for each. So you will read the question paper. Whatever is the correct answer for 1, you will mark that corresponding option here. Let's say first question के लिए B correct है. So you will circle the B option here. That is about how you do that. Now let's get into more intricacies and see what are the important points that you need to remember while doing this. Let's see. The first point, as I already told you, is what? Your correct question paper booklet number. See the question paper booklet number that will be on your question paper. Write the correct thing on your OMR sheet. That same question paper booklet number will also be on the board. Next, write your correct codes and correct roll number. The question paper code, the set codes that we saw, that again will be there on your question paper. Write them correctly. Write your roll number correctly as per the admit card. See your admit card. Admit card के ऊपर roll number रहेगा, वो देखकर बस लिखना है. Correct. Next, use HB pencil only to circle the correct answer. You cannot use pen there. Pen is only used to write in those boxes, to write the question paper booklet number, to write the roll number. But to circle, only HB pencil. Never mishandle an OMR sheet. OMR sheet will be given to you ऐसे एक पेपर में ही. Do not fold that, do not crumble that. ऐसे नहीं कि नहीं मैं fold करके लिखूंगा. Never do that. You should never fold your OMR sheet or never crumble that OMR sheet. As it is, जैसे आपको एक plain इस्त्री करे हुआ कपड़ा कैसा होता है एकदम without any frills, maintain that OMR sheet like that. Correct? Why? Because again it is being processed by a computer. If there's a line, because you folded, if there's a line, that line can disrupt the computer process. Correct? So never mishandle an OMR sheet. Now let's see what is the wrong way of circling the correct option and what is the right way. What can be a wrong way? You will obviously circle with what? You will obviously circle with your HB pencil. Now what is a wrong way? Can you do this? A option में देखो मैंने अभी क्या किया है, क्रॉस मार्क लगाया. Can you do that? No, that's a wrong way of marking your correct answer. You cannot just cross a correct answer. Or you cannot just tick. B पे देखो मैंने क्या किया है, टिक लगाया. That is also a wrong way. That also you cannot do. Or see the C option now. What am I doing? I'm just circling half of it. I've not circled the entire circle. I've shaded the circle, but वो shade मैंने सिर्फ एक ही part में किया है. That's also a wrong way. Or let's say I'm shading, but I'm leaving a portion in between. I'm shading just the outer portion. जैसे मैंने अभी D पे कर रहा हूँ. Can this be also right? No, this is also wrong. These are all wrong ways of doing it. If you do like this, the computer will not process your answers. Then what is the right way? The right way is to completely fill that circle. Correct? This, let's say A is the right answer. Then I will completely fill this circle without going outside the circle. Right? Inside the circle, everything will be gray because you will be doing it with a pencil. But outside the circle, you should not move. Right? So this is the right way of doing it. Not your cross or tick, not just circling your borders or not just circling inside for a little bit, but the entire circle should be filled up with your pencil, with your HB pencil. Correct? So that's the right way of doing it. Now, agar galti se bhi, if you've marked 2 options, if you've circled 2 options, let's say 5th question है, अब गलती से 5th question में 2 चीजें color कर दिए. Let's say you've circled A also, you've circled C also. Then what will happen? Then what will happen? Now, will this question be considered as unattempted or attempted but wrong? Because unattempted में there's no negative marking. अगर आप छोड़ ही दिए question, तो there's no negative marking. But for a wrong answer, there is negative 0.25 in your MCQ based papers. Negative marking hai. So when you circle both the options, this will be counted as what? This will be counted as attempted but wrong. So if you've marked 2 options in a question, what will happen? Negative marking would be applicable here. It will not be considered as left unanswered. ऐसे नहीं consider करेंगे कि वो आप question छोड़ ही दिए. नहीं. आपको नेगेटिव मार्किंग भी आएगी because you've attempted it but attempted it wrongly. It will be considered as if you have chosen the wrong answer. Correct? So never circle both the two options. Obviously there will be only one option which will be right, either A, B, C or D. Right? Let's say you've made a mistake. Obviously, right? We're humans. Humans make mistake. Correct? Let's say you've made a mistake. क्या करना चाहिए? Let's say you've circled two options. आपको बराबर से रब करना चाहिए. Erase it. Carry a good eraser and erase it. ऐसे नहीं कि आप पूरा पेपर ऐसे zub 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 रबर से कर रहे हो. नहीं. Erase it very calmly so that your paper is not spoiled. Correct? Completely erase it, but don't leave any traces of your mark. Let's say आप A, B, C, D में से पहले B mark कर दिए, but after once you've realized that B is wrong but A is right, what would you do? अगर B mark कर दिए और आप अभी सोच रहे हो कि A option right है, you will completely erase the B option and erase it very very calmly so that the paper is not spoiled, but erase it completely. Don't leave any traces of that pencil there. Right? So वो completely erase करके फिर A mark कर दो. That will be considered as marked only for A. It will not be considered as marked for both options if you erase it nicely. But वो वहां तक आप पहुंचो ही मत ना. You take that, you be that precautious. वहां तक आप पहुंचो ही कि नहीं मत, वहां तक पहुंचो ही मत कि आप एक मिस्टेक कर रहे हो. Right? Don't do that. Make sure that you are not committing mistakes. But finally, we are humans. Even if you did, nothing to worry about. You can erase that particular option and mark the right option. Alright, so that is there. Now, what all things should you carry compulsorily? Your HB pencil, your black ballpoint pen, your eraser, calculator, your sharpener, your scale, a writing pad, and stapler. Stapler again, a lot of students have this query. Sir, stapler की क्या जरूरत है? Yes, in paper 3 and paper 4 stapler is not needed. Correct? Because इधर आप additional sheets लेके थोड़ी ना thread बांध रहे हो. In paper 1 and paper 2 carry a stapler. Why? Because there you will be writing subjective answers, so you'll be receiving answer sheets. फिर आप additional sheets लोगे तो उसको thread से तो बांधोगे ही, and you can also staple it also. Correct? So that does not get misplaced or it does not lose. You can staple your answer sheets together. Right? So carry a stapler also, especially for paper 1 and paper 2. यहाँ पे paper 3 and paper 4 में there's no requirement of a stapler because you will be just having an OMR sheet. You will give this OMR sheet back to the invigilator. Also, along with this OMR sheet, you will also give back what? You will also give back your question paper booklet. In paper 3 and paper 4, which is maths and economics, you are not allowed to take your question paper back home. Question paper आप नहीं लेके जा सकते. In paper 1 and paper 2, you are allowed to. But in paper 3 and paper 4, you will have to give question paper booklet also to the invigilator back again. Do not put your OMR sheet inside the book question paper booklet number. No, both has to be given separately. Do not staple them together also. Question paper और OMR sheet को staple मत कर देना या फिर खड्डा करके thread मत डाल देना. No, that's not required. Give your question paper booklet and your OMR sheet separately without doing any threading or stapling. Alright, I hope everything is clear. So what do I want you to do? I want you to practice with these OMR sheets in your mock tests. Right, mock tests, वो तो मैं बहुत बार बोल चुका हूं मेरे वीडियोस में. अब in those mock tests, use a OMR sheet only. Get an OMR sheet printed. In the description box of this video itself, I am putting a link to a sample OMR sheet. Open that PDF and print that PDF and write with that OMR sheet. Write an actual mock test with that OMR sheet. Write at least 3 so that you get an idea कि आपको क्वेश्चन देखकर सर्कल करने में कितना टाइम लग रहा है. राइट, यू विल ऑल्सो गेट टू नो कि 2 घंटे में 100 क्वेश्चंस कर सकते हैं क्या, एंड हाउ मच टाइम कैन आई गिव टू वन पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन. राइट, सो प्रैक्टिस विथ OMR शीट्स एंड मॉक टेस्ट. प्रिंट एन OMR शीट, एक OMR शीट प्रिंट करवा दो and उसमें ही practice करो. Give yourself 2 hours and do that entire mock test in that OMR sheet itself. Right? So I'm attaching an OMR sheet in the description box. You can refer to that. Now, a lot of students ask this query, sir, मैं एक question बढ़ के एक circle करूं या सारे questions एक साथ circle करूं? I will read questions from the question paper booklet number. I will mark my correct answers in the question paper booklet number. Then all of them together I will do an OMR sheet. Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not पूरे 100 एक साथ अगर आप OMR sheet में mark करने जाओगे ना, it's a very risky job. Why is it risky? First thing is, लेट्स से आप मार्क कर रहे हो, ठीक है, देयर आर 100 क्वेश्चंस, आप 100 क्वेश्चंस का क्वेश्चन पेपर बुकलेट नंबर पे टिक कर दिए कि कौन सा राइट है, एंड नाउ यू आर सर्कलिंग योर ओएमआर शीट ऑल द 100 टुगेदर. व्हाट विल हैपन? लेट्स से आप 5th भूल गए और सीधा 6th पे चले गए. बाय मिस्टेक यू हैव फॉरगॉटन 5th क्वेश्चन एंड 6th क्वेश्चन का आप 5th में मार्क कर दिए. Now because of this one mistake, your all rest of the questions will be wrongly done in your OMR sheet. Because of one silly mistake, all the rest of the answers will be wrong. So don't do that. What I would suggest you is break those 100 into 20 questions of 5 sets. आप पहले let's say या 15 questions, आपकी मर्जी. Let's say if I take the example of you're breaking down into 20 questions, first do those 20 questions in your question paper booklet. In your question paper booklet only, in your question paper itself, mark those 20 answers, only the first 20 or the first 15. And then do those 20 or 15 in your OMR sheet. Right? Then do the next 15. फिर next 15 भी OMR sheet में mark कर दो. Then the next 15 and वो next 15 भी OMR sheet में mark कर दो. So that those 100 you are breaking them into different parts. Right? So that also you can do. Alright. So these are my suggestions. I hope it was helpful. If it was helpful, please comment down of how helpful it was, and if you have any other queries, if you want to know any other thing about CA Foundation, CA Inter or CA Final, and if you're confused about what to do and what not to do, you can hit me up on my Instagram, Facebook, or in the comment box of YouTube section. So let me take a leave then. I will see you next time in my next video. Till then, happy studying, study hard, all the best for your preparations. See you. Bye bye.